The U.S. Air Force can't be arrogant anymore. Strategic bombers are easily intercepted by China's heavy fighters. As we all know, the U.S. Air Force is the top air force in the world. From the Mustang fighter in World War II to the F-15 and F-16 in the Cold War era, and then to the later stealth fighters F-20 and F-35. Each model is a famous star aircraft. But now, the U.S. Air Force is facing an embarrassing problem. The production progress of advanced fighters is completely unable to keep up. First of all, let's talk about the quantity. Back in the day during Operation Desert Storm, the U.S. Air Force had 130 fighter squadrons in hand. That formation was simply an air version of a steel torrent. But now, it has shrunk to 55 squadrons. This gap is not a small amount. You should know that on the Chinese military side, advanced fighters like the J-20, J-10C, and J-16 are being mass-produced and coming off the production line. The inventory is rising rapidly. In contrast, the pressure on the U.S. Air Force can be imagined. Why is this so? The reasons are a bit complicated. First of all, military expenditure is a big problem. Although the U.S. military expenditure is the #1 in the world every year, the money allocated to the Air Force is also limited. Those high-tech stealth fighters and bombers are all money guzzlers. The procurement cost and maintenance cost are terrifyingly high. The Air Force can only watch helplessly as the equipment scale shrinks. Moreover, the U.S. aviation and military industry enterprises are also starting to decline. Back in the day, the competition was extremely fierce, and various innovations emerged in an endless stream. Now, the stealth fighter project is monopolized by Lockheed Martin. The bomber project is exclusively undertaken by Northrop Grumman. Boeing Company has difficulty even producing the F-15X. Without competition, the price naturally cannot come down and the quality cannot go up either. Also, the U.S. Air Force seems to be a bit slow to realize. They didn't expect that China's aviation industry would rise so quickly. The appearance of the J-20 caught them off guard. Thinking back to when the F-22 production line was shut down so early, now it seems that it is really a bit of a regret. Speaking of the F-35, it is a guy that people love and hate. The code name is Lightning. It sounds quite stylish, but in fact, the flight performance is average. The stealth performance is just so-so. The maintenance cost is also terrifyingly high. Finally, old veterans like the A-10, F-16, and F-15, although they have made outstanding military achievements, they cannot withstand the erosion of time after all. Retiring them requires a large amount of money. Not retiring them will take up the establishment and affect the procurement and deployment of new fighters. It is really a dilemma.